Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome. We're back with some more Rogue Trader. So we are going down to deal with the lower deck. Not to be confused with the Star Trek show, or what is it? Below Decks? The yachting show? I guess it's closer to the yachting show, right? There's that Versarian scum. Yeah, they don't like him. He is clearly the problem. Reflexively wipes sweat from his brow in a startling human gesture, and a telling one, a rare moment where he allows his age and weariness to show through his armor-like veneer. The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear? They were shouting your name. Of course they were. The organization, the daily routine life of a ship rests on my shoulders. The mountain of challenges and problems from which I endeavor to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation of the lower decks has been a cause for concern, and I've intervened personally on more than one occasion. That must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them, you are akin to a creature of legend, one who stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I'm a man whose name is attached to every order docking rations or lowering a bay's heating. All right. Wow, nobles from the upper deck down to see us. Okay. That looks hot. Let's not go through there. See what's down here first. Let's kind of clear out this area. Oh, awareness check. Container can be seen beyond the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it. Isn't that what I just did? Oh, there we go. I'm not sure how that's working. So there's a container there. I am examining it, but it's clearly not letting me do what I need to do. Did we made the check. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, well, we'll just have to kind of understand that that one's not happening. Oh, hold on, there's a valve here. Will that one work? I can't work that valve either. Okay. Before I go through doors, let's kind of check out the rest of this area here. Oh, that door... Oh. Hold on. Hold on. And here you are also, esteemed Master von Calix, as the Inquisition never sleep.
Follow my lead.
Okay, another valve. We still can't do anything with valves. Well, we might be able to. I don't know. We couldn't last time I looked, you know. That doesn't mean anything now. What do we get? Machine right set. Okay. We're already having troubles with them. Let's steal their stuff. Inside a box, a string of scratched letters runs along the edge. Different first names, but the same surname. It looks like the box has been passed down from down in the family from generation to generation. Okay, so nothing else here special yet. Join the fight. Join the Navy. Okay.
Challenge for me?
All right. Greetings, your graces. All right, now we'll go this way. Well, it's clearly not too hot. There's people working in there. I mean, they haven't died or anything. Oh, here we go. What do we got going on down here? Is that the lieutenant? Trying to hold off the guards? Sounds of heated discussion reverberate through the ship's bays. Sergeant Avril Event. Good name down here. The ship's guard is barring the path of a heavily built assault unit officer, and judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on some time already. It's now reached the boiling point. I have my orders to put an end to the unrest and purge this sector. You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. first officer, the rogue traitor, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ear. Abelard mutters in crabby approval. He does not clarify whether he means Lieutenant Vent, the officer looming over her, or both. Your lordship. Noticing you, the two junior officers snap to attention and salute their subordinates, following suite a moment later. What's the situation? Your lordship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation in control as far as resources allow. All right, I want to speak to the strikers. Abelard's mouth twists, but he restrains himself and says nothing. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck. Okay, I guess they're this way.
I won't tolerate weakness.
For Depot 4. All right. A dozen pair of eyes stare apprehensively at you. People before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks. You take in their simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation. Excuse me. From the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Children are freezing. We've done nothing wrong. We're being punished. Well, you kind of have done stuff wrong. A whisper passes through the crowd and you detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy. Finally, 3 people break away, an elderly woman and 2 men. The Lord Captain, you've come down to us. We were attacked on the way here. How do you explain that? Here's an explanation for you. The people have been pushed to the limit. They're lashing out, as if we don't know why these top deck units are being sent down here. Like that one there that the lieutenant won't let past. Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure that there are some people who've had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. The soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up. A death squad has just arrived. It's no wonder folks are lashing out. The words seem sincere to you. Their body language and glances traded before them reveal the news of the attack has shocked them. What is troubling you and why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us, Your Grace. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Beanpole. Here's the deal, Your Grace. Your damn guards are all over us down here. They say they're looking for pirates. One wrong word and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to hold bays for a week at a time so he gets sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those guards. The old woman spits on the floor and rubs at the spittle at the toe of her worn-out shoe. Argenta does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself. It's all true. Vent is the only guard officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up midships and has no feeling towards us. The grim man with his scarred face throws up his arms. Your Grace, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet and the pirates were hiding here. A cultist amulet? What's that? The gewgaw they found on the dead drunkard? It was something evil or forbidden. We sure didn't know. The guards just said they were looking for pirates among us. Anyone obstructing the investigation would be punished. But how could there be pirates here? We know our own people. There are no new faces around. Definitely not. If there were not, we'd be the first to report them. And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no pirates still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. When the fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks and boots so fine, I can tell you that. It seems to me these pirates have better commanders than us. Oh yeah, those boots are really fine, and there's no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by somebody who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor. And when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor the same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, Your Grace, we are people of the faith. I confirm the information regarding the proper tending of the machine spirits in the sector. Servitors indicate that these commoners are performing the sacrament they are permitted to know. Naive children, weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the archenemy's creations? Weren't you warned many unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector was just after I had my 3rd little one. That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when beasts crawl out of those amulets who stole from heretics? The Holy Father is not here, or the scavenger who brought evil down upon himself and his neighbors? Abelard, anything you want to add? I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers hiding in the sector. The specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Abelard frowns, clearly disgruntled. Nevertheless, I am certain that their actions were justified. Heretic pirates are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands divisive action. What changes do you want? Would you look at that? The exalted Lord Captain himself is asking us Bilgerats what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damn guards, to quit turning off the heat, to stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the guards gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms, we'll govern ourselves, we'll defend ourselves if these pirates do show their face. I've been a leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things. That might be a bit much. You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without guards. Yeah, that's probably true. They're trained to do what they do. They probably even insist on guards on the upper decks, too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shoot in on a neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the guards stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the pirate's body. We'll talk to them, one lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets out there, we'll hand them over to the guards ourselves. You speak for yourself and your clan, I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. They promise us the world now, but as soon as one anointed one turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder before, all because we dared to speak out. The tall worker's eyes dart between the two arguing leaders. Every few seconds he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises of approval. All right, thoughts, Abelard? The story about going scavenging for boots and accidentally picking up a heretical amulet doesn't convince me. These people are moments away from rebelling and possibly becoming minions of the archenemy. We must not give them what they want, even if they did acquire something innocently, purely out of their own stupidity. That does not mean they're not tainted with corruption. What begins as petty thievery can turn into a far graver problem. I've seen it before. In my second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment that stationed nearby. The sergeant took an ordinary pocket knife from the body of a heretic, and the whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of beds like a metal-choking vine. So when it comes to scavengers, malcontent strikers, or whatever they'll turn into next, my verdict is simple. Give them no coercion. All right, spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the guards are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. I think that's probably it. We got an 80% chance. Guards will not be withdrawn. We'll go for that. If that doesn't work, well, tough. It worked. Tall worker they call Beanpole shrugs. Old Dan, listen. Listen, the Lord Captain himself has come down to us and offering concessions. I don't know a single person in the whole Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old man. The three clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the guard or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me. Is that it? So brave you are against an old woman? But I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against two clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the guards, make your own peace. That's just fantastic, Lord Captain. We're all agreed. All right. It's decided. Persecution will stop. I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the pirates. Your Grace, your Lordship, thank you. You have not abandoned us, Lord Deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. All right. Of course, Your Grace. We'll root out any NASA business faster than the guards and leave no stone unturned. Now, I'm wondering... I don't think I've seen anything on it yet. We'll have to go look. Are we going to build faction within our own party? So now it looked like Argenta, was unhappy that the children were being injured. But she was also, unhappy that they were picking up strange stuff. Abelard is going to be very upset that we've kind of overridden everything he said and ignored him. So are we going to ultimately have a faction within our own party members? Are we going to build kind of some sort of, I don't know. I keep using the word faction, but it's because I can't think of another word off the top of my head right now. But you know what I'm saying. We'll root any nasty business faster than the guards. Will leave no stone unturned. All right, that's that. I'm going to go ahead real quick while I'm thinking about it, and let's check to see. I mean, it doesn't seem to have anything as far as, like, do we have a connection or a stronger connection or a weaker connection with each of them? We're at 46 at the moment. Okay. I have been thinking of some suggestions, speaking of which, when doing, well, I don't know. We'll talk about it when I get on the right screen, I guess. So, character. All right, reputation. We now have some exploratories, 5,300. I was thinking about that the other day, last night, because we did the orders where we did some trading. So we've and when we were upgrading colonies. So we've got some Explorator, we've got some Fellowship of the Void. Looks like 10,000 maybe is the first level. Is that the they know your face kind of deal that we were looking at? We'll have to see how that goes. Biography, we don't have anything there. We've got alignment, no alignment or history. I'm assuming this alignment will change as we make these decisions, and maybe those alignments will work with these people as well. I don't know. I would expect that each of those characters would have their own alignment, and that alignment would work better or worse with other characters. But I don't know if that's going to be what happens or not. I think we may as well just head back up to where we're going. Maybe I'll make one more attempt to click on that thing now. Maybe now that we've ran the cutscenes and stuff, something will happen. Huh. Nope. Don't see it. Doesn't let us work the valve. I don't see any pipes or anything that we can click on. Okay, is what it is. Oh, let's not walk through the stuff. Abelard stopping unexpectedly. Peerlessly dismisses the unit, stand at a distance to address your companion. I have an urgent matter to discuss, Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Oh, well, there we go. He's going to stand right in the midst of the... Are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You kowtowed to disloyal rabble. You believed their lies and showed them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by pirates, the rabble will welcome them in open arms and allow them to wreak whatever habit they like because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the Von Valensis Trade Empire? Let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would. I would have handled the situation myself if you had not decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora. Do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters are left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to grand designs of the trade empire. As a true strategist and rogue trader ought. Maybe if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There is a new Lord Captain on this ship now, and I will not repeat her mistake. That's a good one. I would be only too happy to trust my seneschal and not fill my head with such matters, but the situation spiraled out of your control. Give me a reason why I should continue listening to your advice and trusting your judgment. Right now, I don't see any. I'm going to go with this one. Aberd looks at you stunned and exhales loudly. Then he nods curtly. I commend your decisiveness, but I'm uncomfortable with introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis. And I lost my temper, Lord Captain. I believe I had to explain myself. The prosperity of the Von Valensis Empire is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for a chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodore's deeds the specter of true greatness. Rogue traders don't simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I'd known, everything my family had known. I came from a long line of officers and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She could go off on her flagship for long periods, to distant frontiers, to scouting voyages, and advancement of the entire trade empire rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly, everything that had been built over the years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us. The rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I'm duty-bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that, in the past, have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excessive requirements. Theodora trusted established procedures, and she died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to keep building the future of the Von Valensis Empire with me, stop living in the past. You need to learn how to respect me as your Lord Captain and Rogue Trader, accept and start living the new world, a new world where Theodora's gone, where you and I have new decisions to make. The prosperity is just as important to me. You're the only person who has comprehensive knowledge. I think in the future, not if you're going to keep making bad decisions. I value that Theodora created and trust that the situation is aberration. The ship's otherwise operation since the established procedures are working. I have plenty of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little competence. I have no plans to rely on your judgment of your tried and tested procedures. That one's probably pushing a little bit far. We're going to go with this one. We want to keep. We're going to keep going forward. Well, I don't know. How about this one? I understand you need to learn to respect me. I have new decisions to make. Yes, Lord Captain, you resolve as Admiral and demonstrate strong leadership. I remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. It'd be interesting if the choices you have depend on your skills to some extent, right? If you have a good kind of coercion or leadership or whatever skill, that you get better options. And if you don't, they're all kind of knee-jerk reactions, right? You know, they're all one direction or the other with no kind of middle ground, nothing like what we took, right? It's all the very bottom one, you know, tough, suck it, you know, that type of thing. And you have to kind of deal with swings in loyalty back and forth, you know. Now, please less leave the lower decks if the rogue trader wishes to stretch his leg. There are more suitable places. All right. You know, you could still roleplay those if you wanted to, but the idea is that your character is better at that, and regardless of what their own internal monologue is, they're capable of saying the right thing. Some random person I've never seen walk by, and Shorty decided to bark at him. Shorty doesn't normally just bark at individual people walking by. They don't walk up to the door, or they don't have a dog with them. They're generally ignored. All right, that one took us 21 minutes. I'm going to do a quick F5 because I don't want to deal with that again. And I think our next thing is to see if we can fly back. We wanted to fly back to Janice and make sure food was going back and see if we could work on some of getting the coffee to people. I think we've done everything here, but we'll take a look real fast. And then I'd like to fly back to Footfall and turn in our planetary quest. All right, so we've done everything here. All right, so let's go back to warp travel. We're there. So we want to go back to Telecus Epsilon. I'm not seeing... Mundus Valensis. Okay. I don't think I'm seeing the names of other planets, but I could be wrong. But regardless, we're going to go back to here. Warp travel. Yes. I want to see if we can build the coffee, or if I sold everything that I needed to do to get that. So one of the things I would like to do, or I'd like to see as far as suggestions go, maybe we'll type that in right now. When making your trade orders, I would like to be able to see the resources you have available at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So if we go to colony here, we go to project list, and same here. I would like to see what I have here. So both on the colony list and the other, you know, these things require that I have these things. I should see what my options are. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted a cure for sloth, and we do have it. So let's go ahead and execute that. It's going to get us, we're going to need 5 chemicals, but it's going to get us 2 security. And require 2 security, but it's going to get us efficiency and more profit factor. So let's go ahead and execute that. It looks like it's going to take a certain amount of time. We need the Caspolica. We need a profit. We need, again, Caspolica. I don't have the mechanisms of Promethium. So I need 12 mechanisms and 12 Promethium. Let's back out of here. I've got... I've only got 2 Promethium at the moment. Mechanisms, people, where are mechanisms? I've got 0 mechanisms and 0 Promethium. So we can't obviously deal that with that there. Could we go to Colony Manager, though? That's not what I'm looking for. No. Journal Orders. So that one just gets us, this is the other one I'd like to see it on, right? If I'm trading these, I'd like to see what we actually have. What's it going to take me to? That's all just for money, more money, more money. None of these are getting me anything except money. Okay. And I'm okay with that. For at the moment, we're fine. Although we got plenty of plasteel. We've got plenty of provisions. So we could trade some provisions. We can't really trade any people. That's adamantium. That's plasteel. Promethium. People. Yeah. I mean, this one is is a straight trade. We could probably do that one to get more profit factor. Let's go ahead and complete that one. But again, you know, you can't see what you're looking at, right? So, you know, our Xenotech is now down to 5. So, but that's okay. We've got that going on. Enhancement, contentment, security. Nice to have. All right. Quests, rumors. All right. That's the one I want to go back and turn in. So we're looking for Kiava Gamma, and Dragonus. We did have the one deal. So Mundus Valencius and Chronic. Chronic must be the system. Mundus and Valen. Okay. Mundus Valencius and Chronic. Let's see what we see. Mundus Nolus. Mundus Valencius. So we know we've got to get up to there somehow. Okay, but for right now, I want to get us back to Furibundus. So I'm going to take this one because it's safe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look. We'll actually pop over to the system, see if there's anything we want to update on it. We do have that fight too we could do. I guess we could see about that in the episode with a fight with the unknown ships, clean them out of our system. First, I want to go to here. And let's see, colonies or project list we want to do. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. All right, so we don't have any of the level 2s we can do at the moment. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to give us a quick F5. And let's drop into combat with these unknown ships, assuming it's contact. Ooh, initiatives Aldari, judging by the drive signature. Oh, we haven't seen them yet. Well, we initiative. There we go. Take the initiative and attack first. Cool. Nice to get the upper hand for a change. Delaware blockade some of your starship posts with unknown Xenos power. Your crew will gain these posts after several rounds. Okay, that's fine. Maybe. All right, where are they? We got 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just split down the middle? Huh. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go right down the middle initially. We'll use this next turn maybe to make something happen. Right? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put those out. If they're going to come in on us, then hopefully next turn it will have a chance to do that. I don't think this is going to reach. Oh, it will. 57%, 57%. They're all Shadow Hunters. They've got 35 health each, which isn't huge. I'll start on the end. All right, we did miss. That's fine. That's fine. I do want to open that back up again. All right, he hasn't come forward very far, but they're launching torpedoes as well. We'll have to decide if we want our oh, he's just going to take a Shadowland shot at us. Oh, 25 damage to the shields, and he dropped torpedoes. All right, we could potentially make torpedoes change directions. Or... all right, torpedoes go first. Well, there. It says 48 damage. It looks like it's all damage to shields, though. Okay, if I go... If I go to here, I take this shot. Whoops, hold on. At you.
Bleed them.
We missed again. I take this shot at you.
Another salvo.
Well, I should have turned them this way and then got the back shot on them. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to go here. I think that'll break through his shields better. I'm going to go here.
Leave the hull strewn across the stars.
All right, we had a miss. I'm going to use this to turn that direction. I'm going to see if you have a weakness. It's the back. Okay. And I think that's our turn. Yeah, and these can't do anything to us yet. All right, we've lost our shields on that side. He's lost the shields in back. It's not going to help us much. All right, we do have shields in back, so we were okay there. All right. What if what ability do you have that we don't have? I don't remember us having that ability before. Those are going to want to go that way, so I think I'm going to loop this way.
Lay in the course.
And then maybe reset our shields? Oh, we don't have any movement points. All right. But I will boost our shields there. And we go in the turn here. Those guys are all going to have... You're about the only one that has a real easy shot back at us. Yeah, I'm not worried about those. We've successfully outmaneuvered them. Yeah, those two can both come in on us. You have a big turn there. All right, we got our shields up. We still took damage. Ouch. More hull damage. All right. What if... She can't use that for another turn. What if we go here? What is our range for that? Just out. Does that mean this is in? Yes.
Macro cannons, volley.
Then I move up one. And then I go port.
Fire right now.
And then I go to here. And then I go this.
This one's going down.
And then I drop these here.
Annihilate them.
And then I roll through.
Set the course.
I don't think any of those missiles will be able to get to me. And hopefully that one will go through and our missiles will be able to make whatever turns they need to make. We'll have to see. We're taking a lot of damage in the meantime.
I know this tremor. Our shields are weakening.
Ooh, our missiles may not be able to make that turn. But they might be able to get that guy. Okay. They can't quite get to him, can they? I'm gonna go to there. We'll see. Okay. You've got no back shields. Oh, plasma torpedoes are done. If I go to here, I can not quite do that. Hold on, no, we can shoot at these.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars.
Except we we hit some of it. And then I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go with this.
Another salvo.
Where did my log go? Did the log just disappear? I'm no longer allowed to see what we do. Okay, 34 damage. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to here.
Lay in the course.
And then restart the shields. No movement point should be used beyond push phase. I'm not. I've got movement left. It doesn't tell us how many points are actually needed. It can only be used during push phase of movement. Oh, at the beginning of the next turn. Okay, okay. So I can't, it doesn't matter how many movement points I have. It can only be done before we move. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go this way. Let's try to keep this guy isolated a little bit. Try to finish him off. All right. Where are you going? Oh, he tried to get it. The missiles aren't going to get him with that movement. He's fine. But we should be able to slide in behind him if we wanted to. The question is, do we want to reboot our shields? Or... because we don't really have any good shots at anybody at the moment. Really? All right, those are our plasma torpedoes, and they're not going to do... they're not going to do anything. We'll run them this way. That guy may turn back this way, especially if we go up that way. I think what I'm going to do, though... the problem is I don't have any good shots. I've got him on my tail. I could build my shields next turn, but I don't think that's going to help. If I go this way...
Onward.
Allows to control the nearest torpedo salvo launched another turn. Oh, so we can do two... okay, that's nice. I don't have the extra movement points at the moment, but that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and make you turn here. So it's difficult for you to get into this fight. I can't get to you. Can I get to you there? I can't get to any of that. Nope. I am going to go ahead and launch some torpedoes, though.
Unleash
there.
our vengeful salvo.
And in my turn. We can get hit with that. All right, it went after our torpedoes. Oh, that's annoying, but okay. Where does he want to go? Oh, wait, he did come back around this way, which we'd kind of suggested he might. We're taking a lot of damage. Their shields are just good. They don't have a lot of hull damage, but I just haven't, you know... Okay. I'm going to go... not shoot you yet. I can shoot you now.
Fire the large batteries.
It'd be nice if we'd hit with some of this stuff. You know what I'm
Stay in
saying?
the course.
That's all I'm asking. It'd just be nice if we could hit. We have had really terrible shooting this fight.
Now.
There we go.
Set the course. Macro cannons. Volley.
Do I have a shot this direction? No, he's out of range. Oh. I didn't even see those. Ouch. All right, he's gonna be out of the fight for a little while, though. This one we might be able to come down alongside and hit. We had a little bit of shield on the back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Everybody's out of this. I'm gonna use this to turn you this way. I'm going to restart my shields. I'm going to drop some missiles there in case they decide to turn that way. Can I shoot anything? You're all out of range. I don't think they can get anything on me. I'll see what your weakness is. The front, of course. Stopping made sure those missiles couldn't hit us. If we would have gone forward, they probably would have. We could have turned to the right maybe and avoided them. But probably not. That might work for us. Ouch. Again, it's not updating anymore. Come on, all the way down. There we go. Ouch. All right, let's see if we can get some missiles on somebody. Man, they all got turned around on us. That hurt. We're really hurt. And again, it's not... Okay. Plasma torpedoes. You've taken damage already. Will the explosion finish him off? No. It did not. You are going to give us on that side, I think. I don't see a way to avoid those. We may as well scan weakness on this guy just to see where it is. Okay, that doesn't help us at all. I suppose we could go that way. How far out do we have a shot? We don't. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, no movement points beyond the push phase. Just out. Nope. Oh, we got lucky there. I wasn't sure. I was kind of looking at it going, I don't know. I'd like to get on this side of this guy if we could. Maybe we can. Oh, he's out. He's out. We're not gonna get in on that anytime soon. All right, we did have the stuff built up there. Oh, well, that might work for us. He's protecting his weak side, though.
Bleed them.
Okay, now we're going to go to here. We'll go to here.
Another salvo.
Oh, come on.
Torpedoes locked.
Now I'm going to go to here.
Fire! Right!
Come on, get us something. Jeez, we missed again. We could have got him. Oh, that's frustrating. Do I have the movement points? Can we take no torpedo salvos ready? Oh, launched another turn. Okay, so not this turn. All right. And we hit end. Oh, I have to use all my movement points. Huh. If I turn, he can turn to follow us. I'd like to keep that side where we can get to it. You know what I'm saying? However, I'd also like to stay out of that guy's way back. So if we go this way, but the problem is those can get me if I go that way. So I think I'm going to go like this. I don't see how I'm going to avoid those. And I don't have a shot at him. Maybe if I go this way,
Onward!
I can get a shot there. Oh, they're just out. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do aft. And we'll kind of hit space and pray. All right, so we were able to avoid all of those. I wasn't sure how tight a corner they could make. He's going to have to come around here. It's okay, we boosted the shields and back. We should be able to get down around there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Run that there. Pause. You're going to take those, and you're going to go there. Took out his shield, but that's it. Now, I'm going to go here. Oh, those are going to get me if I do, though. If I go to here,
Lay in the course.
I take this shot. Let's see if we can finish off his front shields. Then we're still too far out. And then here,
Another salvo!
then those are going to get me unless I turn them. There we go. What's your weakness? Front. And then you are going to go on the port. And... oh, we can get you with the front guns.
Macro cannons, volley!
And I guess that's that. We'll see what happens. Those are probably... yeah, I was going to say, they got to be blown up soon. All right. He does have that side open for us. So that's nice. Let's do this. Head back this direction.
Set the course.
Toss some missiles out.
Annihilate them!
Are you within shooting range? Why, yes, you are.
Bleed them!
We missed, of course, though, because we've missed one out of, you know, every other shot, maybe 2 out of 3. Everything else is out of range. What if If I spin, I can't. Nothing else going on. Never mind. It'd be nice if our log would stay up. I'd like to know what our roles are and why we're actually so bad. There it comes. All right. We rolled a 93. That explains it. They, however, rolled a 56. All right. Okay. First, we're going to put you there. And that explosion took out the missiles? Yes. Now, I'm going to turn here.
Onward!
I'm going to go here.
Fire the lance batteries.
We're going to miss. And we don't know how or why, because our log disappears for no apparent reason. We're going to go to here.
Lay in the course.
We'll shoot with this, then we'll make a slight course adjustment and get the
Leave their
starboard guns on him.
across the stars.
There we go.
Macro cannons, volley!
And that's that.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Wow, that was not easy. Not easy at all. I hope we have enough. Whoops, hold on. But we'll go ahead and end this one here. 52 minutes, I think that's long enough. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back with some more Rogue Trader next time as we try to make it back to Footfall and turn in that quest. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.